Yo, we're live right now. What is up, guys? How are we doing today? Welcome back to another Patreon live show. This one's a little different for sure. You know, it's just not me. Nope. I got my special guest right here, my lovely SHAWNA. How's it going?
Hello.
I
Good.
thought you were gonna do the sleep thing skit. Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate that. After what, 5 outfit changes?
Yeah,
You
about
finally
that.
got the shirt, so we're good to go. We're ready for the stream, and this was actually Shauna's idea. It was your idea to do this because we watched a special movie,
We
and
did.
you wanted to talk about it on the live
Yes.
shows. And this is your first time on the live show. How you
Mhm.
doing so far?
Good.
Okay. We weren't too sure if you were gonna make it because you had to switch on your pajamas real
Yeah.
quick, but we're all good. And yeah, we want to talk about this certain movie, but I was like, you know what? This is perfect because we watched a bunch of movies over the past week, and I figured this is the place that we could just chill, relax, and talk about them and see if you guys have watched any of them and whatnot. So I figured this will be a fun live show. We'll probably go on for like an hour. And so, yeah. So let's get into it. We got Kevin Munn in here. What's up there, Kevin? He says, hey, Dave. Nice to meet you, Shauna. Thank you again.
Nice to meet you.
It's not about you, okay? He says, thank you for the fan mail. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, thank you, man. I appreciate that. He sent me the Kiss CD and a nice letter. He typed it out on fancy paper and everything. So that was pretty cool. So thank you very much there, Kevin, once again. And it was great to see your lovely face on one of these streams, buddy. He says, if I did some math correctly with my movies on how many I own, how about a good 1,920 of them? Jesus is correct. Yes, Jesus. That's a lot, Kevin. That's a lot. How many movies did you own?
Like none.
I brought everything.
I have a lot of books, but no movies.
No movies.
Laren.
Oh, that's right. We got Laren in the house. What's up, Laren?
What's up?
What's going on? Oh, we got Gus. What's up, Gus? Hi, Dairy Queen. He called me Dairy Queen. Because in the opening, I said, let's go to Dairy Queen. And it's funny because I comments below, I was like, I was actually called Dairy Queen a couple of times because I worked in the dairy department.
Oh, yeah.
At Stop and Shop. Yeah. So people are, hey, Dairy Queen or Dairy Fairy. So, Gus, there's another one if you want to use that. So,
hey,
so there you go. Oh, Mizzy. What's up, dog? He said he was going to use my money to spend on movies.
Nice.
So
I support that.
Yeah, I'm not going to text me like, yo, where's the Tennessee money? I gave it to Missy. So,
nice.
But what's going on, guys? How's everyone doing? So I think we could dive in the first movie, actually the whole series, which was a big one that we watched. Gearing up because there's a new movie coming out, and that is Final Destination 6, which actually dropped a trailer a couple days ago. I think it was the other day. And I checked that one out, but I was in the mood for them anyway, you know, gearing up for the new one. And so we pretty much watched all of them, except for weirdly the first one.
Yeah, except for the first one.
The first one, and we both fell asleep on the fifth one.
So I don't actually know the ending of that one.
No, the ending is probably the only good part about that fifth one.
Oh man!
And the gymnastics kill.
Oh, the gymnastics kill was rough.
Yeah,
that was pretty gruesome.
That's why I never took gymnastics.
Well,
fun story. That was the only reason. It squashed my dreams. Being an Olympic gymnastic.
I could picture that.
Thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
One of those like Speedo tops, doing flips.
100%.
It's working on that balance beam. Yeah. But so we watched the first one we'll watch. I was in the mood for was the second one because that is my favorite one. It's honestly the best out of the bunch. I really the opening scene. It's so iconic because the truck with the logs.
With the logs, yeah.
Like whenever you see that on the highway,
oh yeah,
you move away. Yeah, that almost happened to you today.
Oh yes, but instead of logs, it was like
they're
flats of wood. Oh yeah, I stayed very far back.
Yeah, exactly. Because you don't want anything to happen to you.
Exactly.
So the second one's my favorite one. I think it's got the best kills, the best characters. And then once we finished that one, we got into the third one with the roller coaster.
Oh, I love the roller coaster. Yeah, and is that where they're in the drive-through, or am I mixing up the movie?
Drive-through.
At McDonald's.
Oh yeah. That was that one. The truck came in and they dodged, but they got the other guy.
That stuck out to me.
Yeah, no, that was pretty cool. Roller coasters, you're not a big fan anyway. Oh, no. So yeah. So that one was fun. that was a good one. I liked the earlier ones because they felt realistic, for sure. Like as it went on, it I don't know, Death kind of had to knock a bunch of things down to set it up. Like these ones were just simple. And I really like that. And plus, we got this awesome glow-in-the-dark slipcover.
I love those. Is that from Wally World?
It is.
Love them.
So we got that. Gus, that's right. Tony told me about that. You'll be in Boston. But the thing is, I'm gearing up for my trip to go away in Arizona right before you're coming. So, of course, you got to come. And plus, Gus, I would take you out to Olive Garden and Walmart's around in Massachusetts. Maybe it might change your mind about them because he doesn't like Olive Garden.
Of course, Olive Garden.
Gus is very fancy. He's a classy guy. Okay, he doesn't step in the Walmarts. He doesn't go to Olive Garden. He's too good for that. He makes his own pasta.
Oh, damn. That's actually really cool.
Actually, he can come over here and cook for us. So we're just going to make you our slave.
Anytime.
So that's what we're doing. Mrs. says, the first is a classic. I'm in for Bloodlines. I saw the trailer. It honestly reminded me of like Hunger Games. Like it just looked too clean and I don't know, smooth.
Okay.
For fun, because they're in the Seattle Space Needle, I think it's called, and I don't know, something about it reminded me of Hunger Games. So I don't know, I wasn't really too big. What I was thinking on the ride here, I was like, it would be cool if in Final Destination they actually had like a main star cast, like Brad Pitt or something like that. Like, I think that would be cool because, like, in any of these movies, like, Devon Sawa is probably the highest, like, actor. And you got Devon Sawa's autograph.
I did.
A couple of months ago in October. So
yeah, that was very cool.
Yeah.
He signed my random comic book.
That's okay. And your ass cheek. You forgot about that. Yeah?
That's a lot.
Well, it was my ass cheek. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I had a shave down there for sure. But no, I was thinking about that. They should use a celebrity, like a high top celebrity, even like Tom Holland. I'm not a big Tom Holland guy. He's the Spider-Man dude.
Okay, yeah.
Kid. I feel like he would be perfect for it. I feel like it would be different. It would be a different role. And I think it would bring in the audience and whatnot. But either way, I'm going to go see it, check it out. Are you going to check out the new Final Destination?
Yeah, I'll see it.
Bloodlines?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should watch the trailer after. So see if
okay. I haven't seen the trailer.
It was great because the opening set up the cup, the glass broke, and one piece went into the ice, and he scooped it up in the cup. And it was supposed to go in a kid's mouth. It kind of stopped though, and I thought that alone would have been perfect, but if something else happened, I was kind of like, ugh, they could have done something else. But just the glass alone, that felt realistic. I can totally see that happening for sure. Yeah. So Gus says, disgusting, Dave. I'm glad you'll be gone. What do you mean? God dang, you got to come now. I heard are you going? I heard to like a convention in New York or something like that. That's cool, Gus. I'm sorry though. I probably won't get to see you. It's gonna be hectic next month. So, but Kevin Munt says fourth film was disappointing. My God, the kills were pretty much CGI. They were, but I will say I wasn't too sure which one was worse, 4 or 5. I always thought the fifth one, but people said the fourth one was terrible. But I kind of like the fourth one more than the fifth one.
What kills were in
the pool, the car wash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was a couple of crappy ones. The guy, the stupid thing, like came when he went through the fence.
Yeah,
that wasn't a great one. The drive-through at McDonald's, that was cool. That was in that one. But yeah, the kills weren't that great. But I didn't mind the main guy, even though they were like bad actors. But the fifth one, I couldn't get behind that guy. So I was like, no, that one was
but
bad.
the Candyman is in all the movies.
Yeah, Tony Todd.
I wish he was still here.
Yeah, I know, it is too bad.
I love him. I was like, the Candyman.
The Candyman. But yeah, I could have got his autograph too. That was the Mizzy and Tony got a photo with him.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was like, yeah, you go see Tiny Todd. But no, that was too bad. For sure. And he's on the thumbnail. He looks really, obviously like skinny, but which stinks. But I'm glad at least he's in that one, so we can check it out. R.I.P. Tony Todd. But yeah, that's what we pretty much watched. You would like the fourth one more, Dave. I would. It's better. I honestly think it's better, the fourth one, than the fifth one, which is terrible. Like all of them, except for the gymnastics kill. That was the only good part. Everything else I thought fell flat. The acting, the main guy. So, which one was your favorite? You said the third one or the second?
Really, I like the roller coaster.
Roller coaster? So, yeah, that one was a fun one.
The third.
Over the first one?
No, not over the first one. No.
You're like,
But I didn't watch.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Not over the first one. I don't think so. Yeah, see, even Mizzy can confirm this. Yeah, Dave ditched us during. Listen, I had a photo op, okay? All right, so that was one of the series that we got into, and they're fun watches. They're very easy to watch. They're like an hour and a half. This one, new one that's coming up, is like 2 hours long. But yeah, I always have a blast with these. A lot of fun. So that's what we watched. Final Destination films. So there you go. What did you guys watch over the past couple weeks? Shut up, Mizzy. Oh, yeah, all of them. Oh, yeah. Oh, the third one's so good. Yeah, if I said that, the third one sucks, that's what would happen. And you know it's true. And then we randomly, because I was in the mood for this next one, and that is The Strangers 2 Pray at Night, which I think is just as phenomenal as the first one.
The camp.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
Yeah?
I absolutely loved it, yeah.
What'd you like about it?
Putting me on the spot.
Nothing. But I loved it.
Everything?
Everything. I like the first, second, and third act.
At the end just would not die.
Yeah, the kid. The kid. People said he was a bad actor, like they were dumb. Well, you were like, run.
This dude here,
yeah,
guy, he would
cool.
not
die. Yeah, Baghead.
He would not, okay, Baghead. I didn't know what his name. Is that his literal name?
Yeah.
Baghead.
No, I'm just kidding.
He just wouldn't die at the end.
He would not, no. He kept coming back. That was the only problem about that movie, is that, like, the realism, that kind of shifted into, like, is it supernatural? Like, dude was in fire, got hit, and he's coming back. So
yeah.
But I love Strangers Pray at Night. I think it's phenomenal. I love the setting of the camp.
Yeah.
The campground, and the like abandoned campground at night. I always love that, because I used to go camping with my family, and it used to be deserted. Just walking to the bathroom was a lot of fun at night. It was scary, but it was cool.
To the outhouse.
Yeah, the outhouse, like Shrek. Yeah, I just kick over. Hey, now you're an all-star. No, I wish. Yeah. Speaking of outhouses and shitting outside.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell this story. I gotta tell this story. Okay, so this morning I'm on my drive. Okay, it's like 45 minutes. I'm driving. Yeah, I know. Sure. Okay, so I'm driving and my stomach hits. I have to go. I have to take a shit. Usually I'm pretty good. I can breathe. I can relax. I'm good. But when I was driving that today, it was like it hit so bad. I could not control it whatsoever. So I'm like pulling off for dear life in my car. I was like, I'm probably going to shit my pants. And then I hit a red light. I kid you not. I was like I gotta go. So I see this parking lot with the gas station, with the like a car repair place. Tony showed up at the right time. He goes, "Hey guys, what's up?" And I'm like, I almost shit my pants today. So it happened. I pull in to this driveway and I get out. I had one shoe on. I'm walking. I see this van. I go right beyond this van into like this woods part area, and I pull down my pants and I just let it go.
Wow.
I just like I can't. I have to let it go. There's
It
no
sounds
choice.
like a really cool beginning to a horror film. Like,
Yeah, of my pants.
you're just
They're holding on for dear life. My underwear was like, oh shit, I'm about to get shit on my underwear.
wow.
Yeah, so my underwear is frightening.
Tony says,
Seems like a normal. It is. It really is. Because but that's the thing though. There have been times where it was a close call, and I just got to the toilet, and it was fine. But this time I couldn't.
Almost shit your pants.
I did.
Times.
I was prepared for it.
Wow.
And I let it go, and I just sat there and looked at it. I go, wow, that just happened. And then I drove to work, and I told everybody instantly.
Wow.
So first time ever, never done that before, and I figured I'd share it with you all. So you're welcome. Your day. Have you ever had this anything like that happen to you?
I've never
Please say
shit
yes.
my pants.
Oh,
I'm sorry to say.
can you do it right now for the people?
I could try. I can try. Hold on.
Please do. Please just join me. Okay, it's like
yes, Smizzy.
what?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, then shit's on the killer, and he gets a knife.
I said it sounds like the start of a good horror film.
yeah. Don't get them. I want to star in this horror film. Okay, I was the one that started it. What's up, man? What's going on? Poof. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back, baby.
Hey,
what's
John
going
Wick.
on? While staying in elevators, of course. We got that other Nick, the Nick Wick. Baby, aka the elevators. What's going on, Nick? How you doing, man? What's going on, buddy? So there you go. That was that was my morning right there. I told everybody, and everyone judged me.
Pretty wild.
Yeah,
I got judged. Start to your day.
Nobody looks at me the same. So hopefully, you see on the news my photo. On there.
Like some guy.
Yeah, wanted, dead or alive. Please shit your pants. Can you do that? Okay, that's fine. So yeah, where were we? So Strangers 2, Pray at Night. Let me just say the first two Strangers are phenomenal. Way better than that new one we watched. The whole new reboot.
Oh,
that we saw in theaters.
I for me, like this one is right up there with the first one.
Yeah,
like it was really.
I agree.
Good.
The pool scene is great. The setting, the music, I really loved.
And the music was good.
Making love out of nothing at all. Making love out of nothing at all.
Wow, that's really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. See, that's what happens, y'all. I sing and I get a kiss.
Right.
No, but the music in Pray at Night is phenomenal. I didn't want to continue too long because we're to get copyright. We'll get shut down because my voice was so beautiful.
You know what? You're smart. Good thinking.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So, but the final chapter or the first one that we watched in theaters, I fell asleep during it. It was a remake and it was terrible. Remember the movie?
No.
They tried to remake the first one, just about.
The one from in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Went to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very similar to the first one. It was almost like a remake.
It literally was, and it was with terrible actors, like CW actors, and everything was not that great. Like I feel like the second one does not get a lot of respect. It deserves, and it should. Damn it! So there's that. All right. Should we get into the heavy hitter?
We should get into the heavy hitter. I picked this one.
Yes, this was not me.
This was all me.
All right, this one was the one that started this live show, why we wanted to do it, and I felt like it was necessary. And it was a classic title that everybody loves. Everybody needs to get their hands
The
on.
cover is very misleading.
Yes.
We'll start with that.
If you're underage or anything, close your eyes because we watched Summer Camp Girls. look at that. Summer Camp Girls. Friday night, baby. That's the only way to do it. When we popped this in, you were like, oh, it's lesbian camp girls.
Yeah, I was like, all right, like, let's do this. Lesbian camp girls.
And I was watching it.
And it's not. There's not almost any lesbian scenes in this movie.
Yeah, if we were on like Rotten Tomatoes and rewrote like a review, be like, where's lesbians? Why no lesbians? Smithy over here. Whoa. There's play Bronco the porn you bought in Connecticut, huh? I did.
It's a good movie if you like hairy man balls and ass.
So it's up Mizzy and Tony's alley.
But it only has like one lesbian scene.
Yeah, then the dude, of course, has to come in and steal the show.
And
we just lost 2 viewers.
The whole thing.
Nick left. Probably like I didn't come in for this. What is this? This is not Elevators or John Wick. Okay, I'm out. But yeah, there's a lot of dude. So like 30 minutes into it, I was like, this is not.
It's a lot of dudes, and it's a lot of like the camera guys focusing in on the dudes, like backs and
yeah. The dude got a lot of backs.
And the dude's face.
Oh yeah, hairy balls. But it's for sure, Missy. Because like. Oh, Tiana's here. What's up, Tiana? Hey. How's it going on? You just joined in on the Summer Camp Girls. We just watched that with a lot of hairy man back and balls and whatnot. So
yes. Hi, Tiana.
So there's that. Yeah, you got to do the dance like Tiana. So hey, a nice slipcover, very good. And there was like a couple of shots too where like they're going at it, and the cameraman like really he must have been swung the other way.
He must have really liked dudes
because he would pan up to the camera. It would just be the dude like this. Like
that's a really you should.
I'm like what? Like why?
That was a really
So
yes, Tony. It is advertising because I saw this and I thought, wow, this looks so good, and I liked the vintage looking vibe, and I was like, this is gonna be great. And then I was like, what? There's like
there was like just 2 segments that were like, okay.
Yeah,
I'm going back to my older days when I reviewed Batman v Superman. On my channel, on my main channel, I did. So yeah, I got this in Connecticut at the archive when I was with the fellas, and I saw this. I was like, sure, I like the spine a lot, so that's why I snagged it for sure.
Nice. I mean,
that was the only reason why.
It has good art. I like the little red shiny.
Exactly.
Like I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it continues on the back.
It was shot on like a Super 8 film or something. It was like an old camera, you can tell. So it looked cool.
Very old. But yeah,
it was disappointing.
Yeah, look at them. They're like, oh yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready. I know, we're not ready. Tina says, let's do a watch along.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do that.
Let's be serious. You bought it for the cover.
Spine.
The cover.
The spine was great. I'm a spine guy.
The cover's great.
It was great. It was a great spine. Okay. Well, the back of it's pretty cool too.
Yeah. The front is the best.
And also, you can feel it too. Can you feel that?
It's very shiny. Yeah.
The bra.
Yeah.
The panties, very shiny. So, we watched that. We got through it. It was fun because we made fun of the camera shots and everything.
Yeah,
and
like the really bad porn music.
Yeah.
Like the jazz.
And like the whole time, I'm like, this is not lesbians. This is just, and you gave me the cover. I'm like, it says Summer Camp Girls, babe.
I know, it is very misleading.
Very misleading. So
it was a letdown.
Yeah.
I can't really recommend it, but it's cool to have.
Well, what was
in
your
collection because it looks nice.
What would be the
Tiana? Oh God, porn music. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
it has some bad music.
I'll sing that for you too, like bow, bow, bow,
wow. Ooh, all right.
It was nothing like that, but I tried my best. So yeah, so man ass and man balls. So Tony, Mizzy, I recommend it. I can lend this to you if you want. So
just a lot of
yeah. So I don't know. I might do a review for the channel one of these days. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's what we watched. That was another title right there. But going into that one, so there was a night where like, what movie should we watch? And you hearted a couple titles on Hulu, and one of them was Infinity Pool.
Oh God. Infinity Pool, yes.
Yeah. So and before watching that movie, because I was like, oh, Infinity Pool. I'm like, the only thing I know about it is that somebody jerks off on rocks. Somebody jerks off on rocks, and it shows it, and you're like,
someone is jerked off on rocks.
Yeah. But I was saying, like, because you see it apparently, and you're like, why? Like, why do they jerk off on rocks? And I was like, I don't know why. And you're like, well, we gotta figure this out. Listen, if somebody's jerking off on rocks, then is it a fetish? But that was not the case.
Mia Goth plays such a good like villain, like just similar to like how she was in Pearl.
Yeah, because you really like Pearl.
Yes, well, I love Mia Goth, and just like when she's screaming at him to get off the bus and stuff. Mizzy. She just plays like such a good like villain.
It's all right.
Oh, I think she's amazing. She's
Did you
one
know
of my
that she's
favorites.
married to Shia LaBeouf?
Yes.
Which is my boy right there, Shia LaBeouf, even Stevens. So they actually have a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh. So I didn't know that for the longest time. I watched that movie High. That's probably the movie to do that, because that was very bizarre. That Tiana, that must have like effed up your mind for sure.
Yeah.
Well, of all the movies that she's in, I think I like.
Mizzy likes Mia Goth.
Who cares about Mizzy? But
I do.
But I like X. X is really good.
X is really good.
Yeah, because she was in a bunch of like movies. She like came out of nowhere for sure.
Yeah.
So, but I like the beginning of it. I thought it was really good. Like I was like intrigued. We found out why he came on rocks. First, he was pissing on rocks. Yeah. And then he switched it up to cum. So yeah, this is a dirty stream right here. Like, let's check out the stream, and then we're just talking about cum and lesbian porn. But yeah, no, I thought the beginning was good. Two couples going out, and like she just comes around and thinks it's like the wife, and then she's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna jerk you off."
Like how you're reenacting.
Just like that. Oh. And she had a straight face. She was very determined to have the climax for him. So I thought that was cool. That already set tension. It was like, whoa, what just happened? He let it happen. Mm-hmm. So I was like, that's not cool, man. Not cool. Especially you got your wife right there. Like, what are you doing? Or even not there. Like, what are you doing? So
and I was left wondering at the end of the movie if that was actually him or was that his like double that was clone that was made of him.
Well, that was before they made the clones and whatnot. So I felt that was definitely him, yeah.
Well, when he decided not to go back home, sitting in the rain.
Oh, I don't know.
I wondered if that was it actually him the whole time or was it his clone?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I didn't really think about that, to be honest with you. It's like a M. Night Shyamalan twist going on there. My mind is blown. Oh, shoot. We got Jack in the house. What's up, Jack? Hey-o. What's going on, Jack? How you doing, buddy? Excuse me. Sorry. If it was my niece here, I'd blow it in the face.
Yes, Mia Goth does play a good psycho. She does. She really does.
Tony plays a good psycho too. Just kidding. But yeah, we watched that. I really liked the beginning, and then it got into like more stuff. But then as soon as it got to like the weird clone thingies, I was like, what is this now? It's like turned into like a sci-fi film, Infinity Pool. And yeah, it kind of just like took like like the clones became like a pill, and they became like high and just did crazy. They had a crazy
and they wore
orgy.
Those masks like kind of reminded me of something from The Strangers, like where they wore the masks.
They didn't remind you of me.
Maybe a little.
Just kidding. But yeah, so that was that. That was a interesting movie. For sure. Infinity Pool. Will I watch it again? Probably not. I'm good. But I gave it a shot though. And yeah, it was weird. So
yeah,
oh shit, we got
different.
Mike. What's up, Mike? What's going on, man? Dave, Shauna, what's up? What's going on, Mike? How you doing, buddy? So Mike, you missed out. We watched Final Destination, Pray at Night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, this one. No, we watched Final Destination, all of them, just about. Strangest Pray at Night. That's what God damn. And then Summer Camp Girls, of course. Did you do a ranking on this? Mike? And then Infinity Pool we watched. And then we saw a new movie, Snow White, in theaters. I didn't buy the tickets, so... but you bought the tickets.
I did, because my oldest daughter, Ava, really wanted to see it.
Yes. No, it wasn't me.
And she kept telling Dave that he had to sing Hi Ho.
Hi Ho.
That he had to sing Hi Ho.
I always do the remix version. I'm like, Hi Ho, Hi Ho. Why am I such a ho? I'm a hoe.
Wow.
So that's my remix version. If you want the song, you can buy it on iTunes, for sure. So, but yeah, we watched the new one out there. It's always fun to go out to the movie theater. So I was like, whatever, I don't care. I got popcorn.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, you liked it.
I thought it's very magical. It's also very short. For like a,
that's what I like.
Well, of course,
I like the credits
about it, but I felt
credits
like
were great.
They could have done more with it. It could have been a little longer, but
no. No, it was perfect the way it was. I wish the credits happened 5 minutes in.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad. It was okay. Like it wasn't the worst thing. It was just like mid, as the kids say.
I love the dwarf.
No cap.
Oh,
got that Riz. Savage. Why am I a baddie? I don't know. I'm gonna slay. So, yeah, I know the terms.
He said Dave's a hoe, though.
Excuse me. Why are you laughing at that?
Because it's funny.
It's funny. Yeah. You just call me a hoe. I don't call myself a hoe. Okay, because I can make fun of myself. You laughing at Missy's jokes?
Tony's girl, Godot was the evil queen.
Oh yeah. I actually.
She did a good job as the evil queen.
Tony's girl. I thought. Sarah's in the movie. I didn't know Sarah was in the movie. There's a Sarah. It's a joke that we like to say. That's Tony's girlfriend. So. But yeah, I actually didn't mind her at all. A lot of people didn't care for her. I thought it was cartoony, but I thought it fit. Gail Gadot, the evil queen.
She did a good job as.
I thought she did too. A lot of people hated her. Like I thought it's a cartoon, so I thought she was like cartoony evil, and I thought it worked. I thought it was fine. She looked the part, and I was like, all right, that works. But Mike says Final Destination is a banger series. You guys looking forward to the new one? I was until that new trailer, and it looked all right. But I agree with you, Mike, on that one. The franchise is great. It's one of my favorites. It's very easygoing. Even Jenna, my niece, she loved them growing up as a kid. So
Wow.
yeah. And then let me get to your. Hold on, let me scroll up there, Jack, because I saw you. You said I don't mind loud movies, but Infinity Pool took a toll on my ears. Did it really? Wow. Infinity Pool, I watched it once in theaters, and that was enough for me. Yeah, same here. Either the theater cranked out the speakers. Wow, it was really that loud. And that doesn't seem like it would be a loud movie. You know? Like, I'm trying to think of, like, the parts that would be crazy loud, but I can understand that. Because that would definitely suck. Yeah, Dave, you aren't 20. What does that mean? What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Yes, I am. I
Dave,
just turned
you
20.
love Snow White. Just admit it.
No. Okay. I can say wherever I want, Tony. Okay? You're sorry that you're not hip. God damn. Drew says she looks like Lord what? Farquaad? Oh, yes. I forgot to mention that. The main
Her hair is very short. Her hair as Snow White is very, very short. I can see it. Yeah.
I was about to have some fighting words. I thought they were talking about you at first. I was like, what? I was like, what, Drew? What are you saying to my face? Say it to my face. I'm just kidding. Then I was like, oh, yeah, Snow White. And then I was like, oh, yeah, that's right, Drew. Exactly, 100%. She did like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah.
That was really bad. Like, I didn't mind her when
Queen cuts it,
to make it look like Lord Farquaad.
Cuts all her hair. Exactly.
I'm Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad.
Yeah.
No, not the fun. What does he say? The Muppet Man? The Muppet Man! Who lives on Drury Lane? I love Shrek. You should watch Shrek.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. Yeah. Sarah, for sure. Mizzy, she was terrible, and Dave. Wow, language there, Tony. This is a family channel, so we don't accept that for sure. Oh, Goose 86 says, when you putting a ring on it, Dave? Right now, Goose. I was actually waiting for your cue. This is it. Goose I told Goose to say this.
No,
so.
You did not. Stop it. Yes.
Well, what do they say? Will you be my wife? Yes. Awfully wedded wife?
Yes.
Did I get that right? I would be so bad.
Usually I think they say, will you marry me?
Oh, will you marry me? Okay, that's it. God damn. Knowing me, I would probably
gonna
drop.
Pull out a ring pop.
Oh, Mike's got a good idea. Ring pop, that's perfect.
Awesome.
That
would be awesome.
And whenever you get like hungry, you can just go.
Exactly. That's the perfect ring.
Yeah, you can't lick all the other rings.
It has to be green.
Green? I can get you green ones.
All right.
Yeah, every time you're hungry, you think of me. You just go.
Yeah.
They get a little sticky though. Just don't go outside when it's hot because that sucks. I remember ring pops; those are terrible because they'll get sticky.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And the crunch, but ring pops are good though. Well,
they are.
They would just get sticky. That was the only bad thing. But yeah, so well, knowing me, like I would propose and the ring would just drop on the ground. There's videos of that, and that's gonna probably be me. So yeah. Busy says, Dave, can't wait for Shrek 5. I was excited. I was lately planning on, I still might do it. I was planning on doing a video where I camped out in front of the theater for Shrek 5 to make sure I get my tickets. Yeah, even though you can order them online. So that was going to be like, I also had another video of me spending the whole day in a movie theater.
And you should wear the big Shrek hands.
Oh, yeah, and the Shrek mask.
Go up to people and be like, give me high five with like the huge Shrek hands.
And then I would go, get on my swamp.
Yes.
Get on my swamp.
Exactly.
And then it'd be like, do the roar. Do the roar, Daddy. Do the roar. So, so there we go. We watched that one. We watched Snow White. So you liked it. Oh, the cool part about that was they had people dressed up in outfits, costumes, like the Evil Queen. They had Stitch in there, Snow White herself.
Oh, at the movie
At the movie theater,
theater.
at AMC, the one we went to was over.
Yes,
it was on a
they
Sunday.
had Stitch and Sleeping Beauty and the Evil Queen and Spider-Man. Randomly
Spider-Man.
posing
So
with
like,
the
dude,
princesses. It was pretty cool.
some guy was like, I got a Spider-Man outfit. I'll show up.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
It was funny too, because like, I'm not being mean, but he had like an average body, and the suit was very tight on him, so you could see like curves. It was very curvy.
Wow, you were checking him out?
No, I wasn't checking. Not his ass. All right, maybe I was. He had a great ass. All right, but no, that's dedication. I a lot of respect for that guy.
Nicole Kidman.
No, sadly, Mizzy. That would have been something. Is that your fantasy, Mizzy? Is that what, or something he always thinks about? God damn it. But no, that was pretty cool. I did get a photo after, because there was a time we were waiting in line to get a popcorn.
Oh, the line was so long.
Yeah, it was very long.
Damn, that was the longest popcorn line I've ever been in.
And I was waiting. I was like, I want to get a photo. Hey, like, no, we're almost out. I'm like, all right, fine. And then it wasn't until after I had to get a straw, and then I saw them hang around with Spider-Man. Spider-Man showed up. And I was like, hey, can I get a selfie with you guys? So I thought that was pretty cool, for sure. And they didn't charge, unlike, New York. If you get a photo with them, yeah, they're like, you get a photo, and they're like, oh, money. So yeah, it's ridiculous. But no, that was pretty cool. AMC did something like that. So we saw Snow White. I know there was another movie. What was it that we watched? Oh, Despicable Me 4. We watched with the kids. We did, because I have a grudge against the Minions. Okay, it was not my idea. Minions took over Shrek at Universal. And they just took over Universal things. The Shrek ride. So I have a grudge against the Minions, but we watched Despicable Me 5. Or was it 4? No, fourth one. And yeah, that was okay. Nothing too crazy. Did you have any? Well, we both fell asleep at the end.
We did.
And then what else did we watch? Oh, yes, it was the other one. I knew that was another big one. I showed you Barbarian for the first time. Remember the whole Airbnb movie with the bears?
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Barbarian with Bill
Skarsgård.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Yeah, that was
pretty. That was pretty wild, with like the woman living in the basement in like a dungeon.
Spoilers.
With her. Oh, well.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's all good. But hold on, I gotta give a shout
Barbarian
out to Nate.
Sorry. Nate. Oh, hi.
The servant we had, the maid in Florida in the kitchen. He cooked for us. And they were like, all right, you can go. Exactly. Okay, so I can say this because he said, who's that goof on your channel? Are you plotting something? Am I not knowing?
Yeah, that's right. It's my channel. I didn't tell you. I'm taking it over.
Channel. Honestly, this is probably how it's gonna go. Like, people are like, get rid of Dave. Nobody wants to see you. We want SHAWNA. More SHAWNA, please. No. For sure. So,
Barbarian was
it's a banger, dude. Movie. It is, for sure. Wow. And then Izzy even loves it too.
What you would expect at
all. Dude, I agree. Like,
yes, Tiana, that's the one with Justin Long.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's right. Barbarian.
Oh man. Dude,
I don't understand. Like, that was,
he gets his karma in that movie. That was,
you should watch Tusk as well.
Tusk?
Yeah. It's a movie.
Is Justin Long?
Mm-hmm. He goes over a guy's house. I think it's an author, and he interviews him, and then he drugs him, and then he turns him into a walrus. It's a bad movie. It's not good. I saw that in theaters. So
that's different.
So yeah, it is very different. But yeah, I
turns him into a walrus.
Yes, I know, because like walruses are big, So I don't know how he did that. He must attach like a couple
Please
of like.
tell me they play like the Beatles song.
Well,
You
what
probably
Beatles?
don't.
No, I don't listen to Beatles.
That's just wild. He's in some
What
really
is that? A
strange.
walrus song?
I am the walrus. Yeah, it's
Oh,
like the Beatles.
that would have been perfect, honestly. But
oh yeah, you spoiled it for me because you told me the ending.
oh, well, it's whatever. I want to watch that one again. So there's the ending.
That sounds pretty wild, though.
All right, keep on this, Tiana. I'm just kidding. But Barbarian is that was a good one. I was like, we gotta watch this one. Even when they got the Airbnb mixed up, like that alone set up some good tension.
I know, because I thought that Bill Skarsgård was like the killer. I thought he was gonna do something. I thought he was like,
yeah, because when we first watched it,
and then like once you reach that part in the movie, it's like, oh damn, I guess he wasn't the killer.
Yeah,
and then you realize it's like,
yes,
the daughter.
No, exactly.
In that
it was crazy because like we didn't know much about it.
Laren,
I know Laren does.
I love the Beatles.
Andrew and Laren had a whole episode talking about Beatles.
Really? That sounds so cool.
And I think I chimed in. I was like, yeah, Bon Jovi. But no, like my favorite Beatles song is "It's My Life."
My God.
Or something like that. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, looks like everybody loves the Beatles, okay? Because Mike loves the Beatles too, okay? I'm not cool. I guess I'm not a baddie. I don't slay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm using the references again.
I am. References.
I'll use them all day. So, but it was good. I loved it, and I thought you would enjoy it, and I'm glad you did.
It was so good.
Because it was wild. I remember I didn't see anything about it, Barbarian, and I remember going down. I was like, this is creepy.
Yeah.
There's some creepy stuff right here.
Yeah,
and like
100%.
even just like some titty action in there, milky. So if you guys like breastfeeding and stuff like that, Barbarian is your movie.
Yes, yeah.
For sure. So yeah, some wild stuff happens in that movie. But it was a good one. And it's another short one too. Just goes right into it, gets what it has to do. And so yeah.
It was good, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I thought that was a good watch. And what Mizzy brought up again is that it doesn't have a physical media release. I thought that was supposed to start the trend of like certain movies not going to film physical media, but it turns out like everything's getting stuff. 4Ks, Blu-rays, Steelbooks. That was like the only thing that did not get anything. And it's very disappointing. I think it came out around like the COVID times or something like that. So
maybe that has something to do with it.
Yeah, it could. I don't know. But like it's ridiculous. And it still hasn't. We've gotten like stupid Disney shows and crap on releases like Loki season 2. But no Barbarian.
Oh, Nate said the Beatles are over.
Oh yeah. That's Nate. We actually agree. Well, I don't know if they're overrated, but I never really got into them personally. But yeah, that's hot take Nate. He's always throwing out those hot takes for sure.
I guess they're not for everyone.
No,
not for everyone.
Nate's favorite is Selena Gomez.
Oh, nice.
That's his go-to for sure.
Nice.
But with music though, I thought it was funny because the first CD I ever bought was, I think I told you this, Jennifer Lopez.
Oh yeah, you used to have a crush.
I did back in the day. Mm-hmm. TRL.
Who didn't?
Yeah. Like when it was that music video. It was like, if you had my love.
Yeah.
I was like, and I was a little kid.
And you were like, you can have my love, J-Lo.
Yeah. She was honored.
Yes.
It was so bad that I remember I had a cutout picture of her and I would pretend like she was my girlfriend.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was pretty bad back in the day. Yeah. I don't have it now. I remember my dad was like, Dave, I can Photoshop.
Put it on your pillow?
No, I didn't go that extreme now.
Oh, okay.
Where are you going with that?
Well, I was just curious. I wasn't really
going. I did with that photo.
I wasn't really going.
I remember I was very excited because my dad was like, oh, Dave, I could Photoshop you on the CD cover where she was sitting on the couch. I was like, yes. Never did. Never happened. But Mizzy brings up another one, Waiting for Tonight. I remember
Waiting for Tonight.
Yeah, my cousin Jess came over and I was recording that one on a VHS tape. And I was like, no, I can't play with you right now. I got to record the behind the scenes of Waiting for Tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, and then
was that
like,
serious?
Yeah, she would tell me too. She's like, I remember you would record that. I was like, yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, it was crazy, but there was that.
Nice.
So I figured I'd tell that story for y'all.
Yeah.
You're welcome. His posters were ruined. No, I did have posters though. The scariest thing at night when it was hot, I used to duct tape my posters, like big posters, and I was a slanted ceiling. And I remember when it was really hot, they would come undone, and it was the scariest thing. You would be sleeping, and then like this like poster would land on you when you sleep, and it was so annoying too because you'd be sleeping and you ruffling around and whatnot. So yeah, did you guys have posters growing up or whatnot? Tiana says, Dave, have you shown Shauna your old videos?
Yeah.
My old videos? Like which ones, Tiana?
I think you did. You showed me like the very first one, or
that was on my channel.
you showed me an old one where you were reviewing John Wick. But you were like much younger, and it was.
There was a recent one I just. It was the one I was talking about the the Batman v Superman.
Yeah, so yeah. Porn. I think that was one of them.
Because I was like, listen, I actually filmed this on my channel and I showed it to you on YouTube. And it was pretty wild. I had, I think, more hair, a little bit, no cap, no beard. So it's very different. 10 years I've been on YouTube, very long time. So this is Shauna's first live show. How's it going so far?
I'm loving it.
You're loving it. All right, awesome. Let's see. Laren just says. To the ceiling, to the walls, to the walls. Oh, sweat drip down my balls. All them bitches crawl. Oh, skeet. Oh, skeet. That's what Laren was going for right there, I'm sure. Mike says, my guy still have posters everywhere. Just got a fight club. Oh, I thought you were going to say I just got in a fight with one. Definitely not to fantasize over Tyler
Durden.
Oh,
yeah, that's Brad Pitt.
Do you have it above you, Mike?
Thank you, Tiana.
Do you have it above you? So when you go to sleep, that's like the first and the last and the first thing you see. That'd be pretty cool. Hey, not judging, Mike. Okay, it's all good. All right, I totally would do that for Brad Pitt in that movie. He's got the sexy, greasy abs, arm, the bicep definition.
He's pretty fit in that movie.
He's pretty fit. You think I'm pretty fit too, right?
You are. You're hot.
You. Even though that's not true.
So well, it's true.
Even though that is not true.
That is true.
Once that,
Stop talking.
All right, I'll let you talk.
The only posters I ever had, actually, you'll never guess who I had a poster of.
Jennifer Lopez.
You would never guess.
Brad Pitt.
Gillian Anderson, who played Scully in the X-Files. I had Scully pictures, and I loved her.
Really? That was like your first poster?
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. X-Files. X-Files,
yeah.
I could never get past that song, that theme song.
Why? That doesn't sound anything like it, Dave. That doesn't even...
Yes, it is. I was close.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, Scully. Yep.
Scully.
Yep, Larry and Scully. It was Mulder and Scully. I was obsessed with the X-Files.
Really?
Absolutely obsessed. I had the X-Files poster, one of Scully, just, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Loved it.
Oh, Tiana's was
super bad.
I remember I watched that.
Nice.
That was the first. That was I watched that right before I went to college. 2007. I remember that was the year. The day before I went to college, my first day. I remember that. I think I said, does he have a Goosebumps poster? Boom, 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 boom. Goosebumps video equals classic. Okay. Whatever that means, Mizzy. So, but yeah, we just wanted to go for roughly an hour, not too long, because unfortunately I'm a little under the weather and whatnot. Because I wasn't even too sure. I was a little tired coming on here. So, but I was like, we're going to do it. We're going to get this done. So, and I know it's your first live show, so I think I'll warm you into it.
Yeah, it's been fun.
I'm sure I'll get a couple requests. I actually got this comment too on one of my things. We need Shauna in a Blu-ray hunt. Yeah, Shauna was in. You were involved in 2 videos. You were in the Florida,
in
Blu-ray
Florida,
hunt, and the Universal video.
Yeah.
So, but definitely more for sure.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, like, do I look right? Do I look okay? Get this good shot. Don't make me look like that. That's how it's gonna go. You should have seen it.
No, it's
20 minutes before going live. You must have changed your clothes 50 times. We set up the light. We had to get the light right. The chair placement. The clothing.
I didn't want to have to wear a bra, but
Me too.
I was trying on. I was like, no, I can't wear that. No, I can't wear that. Need a bra.
When I get home
and
from
I was
work,
like,
I take
forget
that
it.
thing
I'll
off.
put my t-shirt on.
Hell yeah.
It's all good.
I want to let my titties fly out for this.
I just wanted to be comfortable.
I had to bump up the views and whatnot, the people in here. If I was shirtless, saw the nipple action. So, so that would have been great.
The nipple action.
Yes.
Screamboat. I am excited.
Thanks,
about
Nate.
that.
Appreciate that. Yeah, it was weird. It was like when I was re-editing yesterday, all of a sudden I got the cough. I was like, oh boy. And then a couple more times. Like, I'm doing pretty good right now, but I'm still a little tired. Tiana, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Oh, Laren, you're
more
stunning.
Shauna. See, it's already happening. You are both stunning. Well, thank you there, Laren. I appreciate that. Even though I'm not. So it's okay. Feel better, bro. Thanks, Mizzy. Screamboat in a week, gonna be probably shitty, but a fun time. Exactly.
Hey, yeah.
He wants to go to Olive Garden. That was his pick.
Really? Are you saying that?
I am.
Because you want to go to the Olive Garden.
I do. So, just go like, oh, you want to eat? And I go, yeah, let's go Olive Garden. So, yeah, definitely fun. Oh, God, here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. Definitely want to have Shauna more often.
Oh.
Instant channel upgrade. Wow.
That's so sweet. Hey.
Thanks, Nate. Okay. It's not already an upgrade. I see how it is. Man. Whatever. See, they love you.
Well, I love them.
So, yeah, I'm old news now. They don't want me. They don't need me anymore. They're just like, can you do Blu-ray hunts and just have Shauna? You can be in the background. Actually, no, not even. Just cut out every scene he's in. So,
no.
But yeah, no. How was it?
Fun. Yeah, this was awesome.
It was good. Yeah, you did probably better than me for the first time on a live show.
Really?
Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking because I can't read. So I'm surprised. I didn't fully screw up on a couple things and whatnot.
This is a lot of fun. It's great.
Yeah. No, these people are awesome. Yeah. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it, y'all. But we're probably gonna wrap it up here. If you want to check it out, you can check out the replay and whatnot. And I'm sure this won't be the last time, for sure, that we're both together doing a live show. So. This was a lot of fun. I had a blast.
Yeah.
So remember, go out and get Summer Camp Girls because it's a hit if you want man ass.
So, absolutely.
Yeah. Who doesn't love man ass? All right. Because it's round and juicy and hairy.
Yeah. So, just the way we.
Yeah, they would show hairy backs and whatnot. I was like, what is happening here? So, but yeah, that's what we watched. And we figured just tell you we could probably do this in the future.
Yeah.
For another couple months or so, next month later. Catch up some more movies and we can chat with you guys. So
all right.
So we'll get through a few great job, Shauna. Dave was okay. Yeah, that's a typical Mizzy. Yeah. Lauren says, I'm always down for the OG. All right. Thanks, Lauren. Appreciate it. Can you send breadsticks to Canada? No,
Oh,
Tiana.
man.
I shall eat.
We will.
No.
We'll send breadsticks.
No, I'm going to eat those breadsticks. Those breadsticks are from me. I'll highly recommend it. Hooked on Phonics. Nate, look up on YouTube the commercial rap song for Hooked on Phonics. It's amazing.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
You gotta I got the ready. You got Hooked on Phonics. That's all I know. And it's like 20 minutes every day, and it's a great song. That's all the words that I know. But it's like Hooked on Phonics. It's a great song. Highly recommend it. All you just go right now, check it out. Hooked on Phonics on YouTube, for sure. So Nate says, so when are we gonna go to Florida again? In 2035. For sure. That's what we're gonna do.
Totally. I was already asking last year to go this
year. Listen, I'm already stressed out.
There.
Okay, we got I got 2 trips I'm taking. All right, I need a year off of trips. I need to save cash right now. But no, that'll be a lot of fun. That was fun last time. And special guest. Oh no, okay, never mind.
Come here,
I can't pick up Fern. Fern, you want to say hi? I tried to pick up Fern the cat, but it ain't gonna happen. So
she ran.
Wow, God, you see this? These are my friends.
You, Tony.
Sean did great. Dave, feel better. Oh no, you said like do better.
No, I said feel better,
about Tony, and he's like feel better. I thought you said do better. I read that real quick. Sorry, Tony. Lauren says burn. But all right, y'all. That is it. We're gonna wrap up the stream right here. Hopefully, you guys have a good time. Thank you for joining in. Oh, there's Fern. Yay! All right, Fern's already doing better than
she's
than
trying to get down. There you go.
So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. For all you in the chat, you guys watching now or in the future. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier, because I can let you talk and I can sit down because people don't want to hear me talk all the time. So this was good. I liked it. Love you guys. Hope everyone is staying healthy and happy.
Too.
Thank you, Nate. Hope you as well. And I will get you your stuff as soon as possible. I will definitely try. So love you, Dave and Shauna. Later. Thank you, Mizzy. Appreciate that. Love you guys very much. You guys are amazing. Love you all. And enjoy the rest of your night. And take care. Any last words?
Bye, guys.
Adios. All right. Goodbye.